The link down below has been replaced, but I still urge you to head to the link below, educate yourself, and consider supporting Ukraine financially. All the sources down there have been vetted. Your money will go to the right place.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Okay. Jeez. All right.
Here,
So
hand me your cups.
I forgot that this is the really expensive restaurant.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
That's holy water.
That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oh.
That's a thing?
No, it's not. I think they made it up. Alright, what the heck is Din Sum anyway?
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you really eat all this just for breakfast?
We couldn't animate this?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear.
So
Paimon
it's
doesn't
pronounced
need to worry
Din
about
Sum.
holding back then.
Okay.
Eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
It's
What about
9
you,
p.m.
Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
I can refill the bowl myself, thank you.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks! So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice.
How does that work?
Oh, listen. Paimon's figured it out.
Holy crap, she figured it out. It took her this long.
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming.
Gaming.
You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
This is an expensive place.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
No.
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Who was that again?
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Okay.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Gaming.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Feiyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business. To be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
I don't want to inherit the family business, Dad.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer.
Oh my god, I was literally
All
going to
up
make the
that,
dancer
but
joke, but I held
according to
back.
my dad, though, that wasn't a real dream. Just a child's pipe dream.
Damn it!
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, I should have made that
I'm sure
joke.
he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do.
God damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Stupid Hunter! Stupid! I don't want to inherit the family business, Dad. I want to be a dancer. God, it would have been so funny when he actually said he wanted to be a dancer. Oh, it was going to be so good. Oh, my God. It's like when Honkai Star Rail did the joke with the 42.
One day, He tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor.
Neither is the theater
Past,
girl, but
I would go
that's
door to
neither here
door
nor
from
there.
store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
You want to go fish blasting with us?
Kinda already have plans this afternoon.
We're going fish blasting.
I told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Gaming.
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
Wait. Auntie?
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Gaming.
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Is that not something you can do?
No, it will explode.
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
I had to do a side quest in order to get this quest to activate, because apparently Cloud Retainer was indisposed in a different quest. I hate that the game does this, and I wish they would stop. The other game doesn't do this. Welcome back to Genshin Impact, our, Lantern Rite miniseries.
Jumpy Dumpty Go!
With your boy Gaming. I'm gonna keep making that joke because I find it funny. What's in my bag? You know, besides bombs. Oh, right, we got, this. We got these. And what the heck is this? Realm layout unlocked. Okay. Anyway, where are we going? Ooh, far. Very far. Cloud Retainer's place, actually. Wait. Is it that place, or is it... No, that's the right place. This Cloud Retainer Mountain. It's the one that's got the table in the middle of the lake. We've eaten there before, I think. I don't know. Look, we've been on this game for a while now, and remembering what we've done and what we haven't done can be very difficult.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
Hello, friends.
Hello, Ganyu. Tired as usual. Okay.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that.
Shenhe, we
A
haven't
guest at
seen you in a
Wanmin
while.
Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Why are you chewing on mint leaves? Ladies and gentlemen, Ganyu has figured out how to sleep standing up.
Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe! Not there!
No, no, absolutely, do that.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Yeah,
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water? Or maybe something to eat?
you're not supposed to touch them.
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
You put smelling salts on her horns, lady.
Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
What we need to help Ganyu is to get her off that fucking diet that she's been on for like 1,000 years. Like, literally, she has been dieting since the Archon War because there was a point in the Archon War where she was swallowed by a monster, and unfortunately, because her ass was so huge, she got lodged in its throat and suffocated it to death. This is not a joke.
I feel a bit better now.
That's canon.
Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often.
Yeah, like all the time.
Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
No. She's like my main cryo. I put a lot of work into my Ganyu.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming.
Gaming.
I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar.
Gaming.
I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Yeah, which is crazy because we haven't heard about them at all until now.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
We actually did wait a really long time to get Yao Yao. And then they finally added Yao Yao.
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as
Really?
Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too.
Shenhe, you're
I
like...
want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend.
Shenhe, you're like 1,000 years old. Now the inevitable question is, okay, which characters here aren't 1,000 years old? Yao Yao is not 1,000 years old. Gaming isn't either.
Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baiju lately. I'll meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise.
Your best friend is the zombie girl?
Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
I don't think it is.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself.
So we're all in on the fact that she's a god. Okay.
It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste.
Yeah, speaking of which, where is she?
My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes. But I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Yeah, where is she?
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xin Yun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
I had to do a side quest and everything to get her to show up.
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Hello to you too.
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well, right?
She is indeed pretty.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
Oh. Is it now?
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups.
Small group, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half of us.
The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit.
About that.
As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Yeah, could you repeat the beginning part? And the middle part? And that ending part, too. You know what, just repeat the whole thing.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making it anyway.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
I hate you.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
Alright, you losers go build kites. I'll just stand here and watch.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Actually, I am in a hurry to get started, Paimon. Oh my god. You know what? I haven't actually talked to Ganyu in a very long time.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
Yeah, we know. You told us that when they announced your character.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Also when I pulled for your character.
Thank you. No harm done.
So you're a goat, right?
Good.
Old Ganyu memes.
Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Hold them like handlebars.
Huh? Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Why are the horns sensitive anyway? Horns are primarily used as like a combat type deal. Don't you use them for, like, headbutting?
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature.
Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Oh, still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
What?
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors.
How can you even sleep outside?
Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Oh, but I wanted to. I thought the whole goal of this was to disturb them. It's Yao Yao. Yao Yao. Yao Yao has those darling little bells on her head. I love it.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
So you also call her auntie.
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
It's a falcon.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friends. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
If you are
Aren't you
asking for
green?
one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
We put two and two together.
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start painting it gold right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your kite finished?
No, Mommy Cloud Retainer.
Actually,
Don't call me that.
But we're going to start, right now.
Really? I was content with just eavesdropping on everybody. What weapon does Yao Yao use anyway?
So heavy.
Where is she? Yao 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 Yao. Here she is. Oh, right. I just got a free one. What the fuck is she doing?
Totoko?
Anyway, where was she again?
Totoko, where are you?
Yow 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 yow. Yow 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 yow. What weapon do you use? A spear. Why do you have a 5-star? My goal is to eventually have a team of short people. Klee is obviously going to be the main, but Diona... I need 2 more.
Hey, Gaming. Want to team up?
Gaming.
Huh? But I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the die formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
I'm unenthused by
No,
everything.
it's not that. It's just... it would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
How about an AH-64 longbow Apache gunship? Oh, that'd make an
What do
awesome
you think,
kite!
Yuya? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee.
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True.
It's a
But I
swanee.
still want to try. They're super cute.
You mean a swan?
Okay, it's decided then.
We should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
Okay. Making kites. No problem.
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
Just thought of something really funny. What? Yes.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
Oh, you don't
Nothing
hate
else
it.
a Paimon
Ah,
shape
shit.
kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go.
It's not as much fun if you're into it.
Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Emergency food. Ooh, it's chibi. I don't hate that.
Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Yes.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
No, go away. Can I see it?
Now that we've
Fine.
decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say. Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness.
Can I see the face?
Now we just have to attach the string, right?
The face?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Shenyun's calling us.
I guess that's a no. They are purposefully hiding it from me.
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty. Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image.
Why is it split
If you
in
look
two?
closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines.
There were
Did
lines?
you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
I did the painting. I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master.
What?
Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
I mean, there's green in there.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No way.
And that's why he
You can
screwed
paint
up.
with your eyes closed? Wow, the disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
The
That
swan
means
that
she
Gaming
likes
and
it.
Shu you made looks very majestic.
Oh, so that's what
I'm
it
sure
is.
it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao. It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
What about your kite, Traveler?
Ta-da! Here it is!
First place in the kite flying competition is as good as ours.
Very Paimon-like indeed.
Yes, very good, Trevor. That kite is very Paimon. Yes.
Why do you say that, Shen, huh?
That one time the travelers suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
That's true.
Is that something that happened?
So it was you.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Traveler will remember this.
Oh?
Hello.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission?
Alright, calm down. It probably just got caught on a breeze or something. It is actually
Only
really
to
windy.
Do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
How is it crude?
One simply must know who it is that possesses
Oh.
such impertinence.
Okay, so she can just do that, apparently. Now we know that.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
She could just turn into a bird.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
What? Why?
Master's going to be okay, right?
Why wouldn't they
I'm more
be?
worried about the person who released the kite.
Oh.
There's
Ooh.
wind up ahead! Looks like we
Ooh.
can glide over!
See, I told you it was really windy. It probably just got caught on a breeze or something.
It's right there!
It is? Where?
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Oh, so it's
Now is
Fontaine.
hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
These two again.
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere
Outsong. What?
happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Your concern is misplaced, surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
How long has she been standing there?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor.
Can she hear the
Say something,
telepathy?
Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Further explanation shall only fan the flame of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Hello?
Go
Okay, apparently
retrieve
not.
the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
You know, I actually fail to see the big deal here.
Verily, verily, we were but delighting in the
Verily.
surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite mint.
You can find
Well,
mint everywhere!
All, then we'll just be on our way.
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Shinyan. Mooncarver? Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
Oh, the jig is up.
You?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises.
Oh.
One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Okay, so you're not
Then
stupid.
you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However,
Oh, good.
we are
We're all
far from
friends.
being as adept as you
Goody.
in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite
Is that
could be
ferret?
born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
Yeah. We all get it. She's very good at Lego technics. Fucking Lego technics. How do they work?
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time.
I mean, you all
Traveler
could.
Paimon, do try to keep up.
I mean, you all could go do. Okay, she's gone.
All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
You fly all the time. I never see you walk. Ugh. Alright. We going back? Yeah, we going back. I already did that fish thing, don't worry about it. I should probably change the glider on Klee.
They're back.
Did we get back before her?
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao
Okay.
Ming offered to escort them home.
Okay. Gaming.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Unless the tether breaks.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have
Gaming.
a rather strange attitude towards kites.
I mean, I lost a kite when I was like 4. Because the string broke. Yes, I remember this event of my childhood.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
I got it right away.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
I'm of the latter.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
Yes, everything.
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking.
Cooking.
Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
I call dibs on Paimon's portion.
Hey, Paimon's hungry too. It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know.
We will also eat Paimon. The emergency food must finally be consumed.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you?
I thought we were all friends.
If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
The abode entrance. That's right, she's got a frickin' door up there. It's the entrance to a domain. A frickin' domain.
This is...
Monty Python's Flying Circuit. Oh my god.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing.
Shut up. Shut up. Weirdly? Bizarrely? I actually think it's less skimpy than her regular outfit.
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
I'm not a fan of the hair, though.
How do we look?
She asked them just like that?
Yes.
You look pretty too, Ganyu. Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Legs. Legs for days.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less.
So, are we having a fancy dress party? You didn't change.
What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to
That's
see
the
one's
color of your
disciple
soul.
has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
She's right.
And you, Ganyu?
Also black.
I favor blue and black.
Oh, god damn it.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer,
Of course, it's
for this
like...
gift. And the kite, too.
Of course, it's like February when this is happening, so it's probably fucking freezing.
Thank you, Master.
One is content, as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
I don't know, man. They're expensive.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xinyun.
Well, I would imagine
This
it should...
golden crab's particularly good.
Crab!
Deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating. It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
Gaming.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards.
We noticed.
He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
He wants to spread his wings and learn how to fly.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xinyun?
Gaming.
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Oh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
It's not my place to tell.
Okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
It's not our place to tell this story, Paimon.
What?
Oh, God damn it.
This shall not do.
It won't?
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
We must?
As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogius. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanus once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogius made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle. However, when one asked Menogius his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogius was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
And later,
Oh, God.
one seems to have strayed off topic.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I'm not the only one who's lost.
One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
How about therapy?
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea.
Oh, good.
How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
No, you didn't say anything.
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
Oh, are we done? God, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Oh, they got some primos. Thank you. Oh, it's only 47. How many of the... Ugh. Ugh.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me?
No. No, I don't. Please stop asking.